Welcome everyone to the We Get Drunk Sports Podcast. I am your host with the most bad news, Cruz. If you getting that bad news, you getting it from your boy Cruz. And let me introduce my co-host, the T-bone special. Ladies, love to order that T-bone special. What's
What
good,
up?
my brother?
What's good, my brother?
Chilling. Just here, man. Here. Just welcome. Is Gary the Jinx?
How am I a jinx now? How? How is that? I've said
That's
nothing.
just your name, bro. That's just your
Oh,
name.
yeah, that's just my name.
That's just
You
your
just
name.
say nothing. You already know why. We don't got to
Yes,
explain.
I know. I have a 50-year track record of destroying my teams. What's up, fellas? What's up, Bone?
What's good, my brother?
Bone got a fresh cut, Joey. What's going on here? He's too
I
happy.
guess
Your beard is fresh.
The
I'm
weekend
trimmed
is
up.
coming, brother. The weekend is upon us.
And I'm sweaty. I'm disgusting. I can't grow a beard, so I can't get. I can't shape up my beard. And I've
You
had
got to
the same
get some
haircut.
vagina juice and spread it on.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor.
If you see the chicks I mess with, you don't get vagina juice on you. You go in and you're out. So no haircut because I've had the same haircut since 1987. It's the same one. My barber could fall asleep and cut my hair. It's good to see you guys. God bless you. It's good to see everybody out there.
Good to see my brothers.
That's it, brother.
What are we gonna start with today, my brothers?
Where's the classic man? Where is he?
That guy's.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Is he hiding till Tuesday till the Rangers play? I think he's in hiding.
Oh, you can't talk about that.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I know what's happening. I didn't say nothing. So, how about those Yankees, Joey? I mean, you got the list, Joey. You're the host. What do we talk about? There's a lot. There is a lot.
Where do you want to start with? You know what? Let's start with because it's fresh. Let's start with the NBA. Okay.
Yes.
Let's start with some good news. The Lakers were eliminated.
Yes, that's what. Look, I mean, the Yankees stink right now. The Knicks got robbed, but getting that bum out of here, I'm still smiling. That has brought so much joy to my life.
That guy is such a crybaby and a sore loser, bro.
Oh, thank you, Bone. Thank you. Yes.
Thank God somebody admits it.
I mean, look, I want to show something. I don't know if I can. I want to show one bit of a highlight of that game. Let me find it. I'm going to see if I can show it. And again, that's fair use. No, not the temper. I've seen that a million times, Joey. I've seen it his whole career. And in this video, in this little clip, I'm going to show you exactly who he is in one 7-second clip. I will show who this guy is. Let me check. I'll be right back. Let me check.
No problem. Well, let's talk about the Knicks. That last game was a heartbreaker. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be totally honest. Broke my heart. Watched the game, me and Eli on the laptop, screaming and yelling. And I don't want to say what Eli did because I don't want people to judge him. But something happened.
Hopefully you break the laptop.
Nah, thank God, no. I'll be looking for a new kid. But we were up. Those 28 seconds. We were up by 6, and I just seen it. Maxey was hot. I was saying to myself, somebody put a body on this guy. And I called it when it happened. I said, that's a travel. But he got a 4-point play out of it. Barely touched him. Whatever. We go to overtime. A lot of key misses in free throws. I would say also haunted us and came back to bite us right in the ass. When we went to overtime, Brunson came out hot, hit a 3-pointer, got a nice layup. They called timeout. I said, okay, we're cooking. I thought, this is just my opinion, I thought he was trying to do too much. It got into his head that he's the MVP, and everybody's always doubting him. And he started doing too much. And the 76ers came back, and yeah, that was it. That was it. That was a big heartbreaker for me. Did you catch any of the game, Bone?
No. I saw it when they were up by 3. Remember, I texted and says a close game.
Yeah,
and
you did.
That was it. Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you right now, I am very confident. I don't want people to think that I'm not. I'm very confident. It's not Philadelphia. We went in there last time, rung the whole garden with us. And I saw it. I don't know if you saw the big rumor that's going around. The owner of the Sixers
I heard.
bought 2,000 seats
with fanatics. With fanatics.
Yeah, that bullshit company that makes those bullshit baseball jerseys.
I paid for a bunch of those seats with the garbage I got in my closet that I bought. I checked the price tag again, Bone. I checked it because last week you asked a good question. You said, how much you pay for that? I said, it had to be 100 something, 170, something like that. I checked my account. It was $300.
No. Send it back. Send it back.
$300.
I saw you mines.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What robbery, bro. What robbery. Back. Yeah, I mean, it was that is just garbage, bro.
Terrible.
So
terrible.
I don't want this. It's not what I want.
The owner ended up buying 2,000 seats. And I kid you not, he's been giving it away. So, I mean, of course, he's giving it to charities, but random people in the street, they had the PR team giving it. Oh, you're a Sixers fan? How you think about the last game? Here's a ticket.
No.
Come on. Then the next report that came out was they were looking at the percentage of people buying the tickets. 42% were in the tri-state area. So I'll tell you right now, Philly, probably be another Madison Square Philly.
Yeah.
You better get ready for Game 6.
I saw them loading up the big Timberland boot on the truck.
Yeah, you better get ready. You better get ready. Tonight is going to be do or die. Do or die. I don't want to go to Game 7. I'd rather end it in Philadelphia.
End it tonight.
Yep. Well, we got lucky too because the other series that we're looking at, Indiana and Milwaukee, Indiana couldn't close it out. Milwaukee ended up winning. Don't know how they won that game, but they went 3-2 and they're playing right now. You know, Cleveland and Orlando, they went 3-2. You know, and Indiana's up right now in the third, 68-56. But you know, this is good. I just wanted the Knicks to win Game 5. You give Brunson a break. You give everybody a rest because you got OG playing 40 minutes. You had Josh Hart playing almost 50. I think he played majority of the game. You had Mitchell Robinson coming back from his ankle thing that Embiid almost messed up. You know, so we could have used the break. You know what? That's the way the cookie crumbles. We're not here to make excuses. We're here to play. On to the next game. The game is at 9:00. So we're not gonna try to go over tonight. We're not trying to go over.
All right. So let me show you something real quick. Let me share my screen here.
How many times you told that in your life? Let me show you something.
Let me show you something. I do it every weekend. Now let me stop. Let's see. Share. So hold on a second. Let's do that. Let's share this screen here. Window. So let's see. Put it on the stream. All right, guys. I don't know if everybody can see that, but fair use. We're only doing commentary on the video. So check this out, guys. This is look at this. Look at this shot. Look at what's going on here. So Jamal Murray comes down with the ball. Boom. Why aren't these two guys switching this screen? What is Anthony Davis doing?
He's guarding the wrong.
He's guarding the wrong guy. Look at it again. This is part of what this team does. So let's look at it again. And this isn't even the highlight I want to show. But look, what is he doing? All he had to do was pop out. Hachimura would take Jokic. He's going to get help.
Already doing the turn. It would have been perfect for him.
And the problem is here. Look how late. If Hachimura takes Jokic, he has to rotate to double team Jokic.
He didn't switch off.
Exactly? Where is he? This guy's he's guarding air as usual. This guy doesn't play no defense ever.
You would have been perfect boxing him out for a nice rebound.
Exactly. Jokic. So look what happens. Let's see what happens. Fair use. He comes off that screen. Nobody touched him. Look, wide open three. Look, what is going on here? Look what happens.
Hands on the hip.
Hands on the hips. Hands on the hips. That's video number one. That's breakdown number one. This guy's a bum, guys. All right. Let's find number two. I'll unshare that. But this is what I'm talking about with this guy. This is what I'm talking about. So let me get my Knicks point in. We got robbed with that 4-point play. That was terrible. Not thinking by Thibodeau there in that moment. Got to coach a team there. That was not that was bad. Let's put it that way. That was not great. I still have confidence. Look, if it takes a travel, a 4-point play, and a guy scoring 44 points to beat us, that ain't happening every night. If it takes a crybaby scumbag, that's a dirty ass player, to score 50 to beat us, that's not happening every night. We winning tonight. And if we go game 7, that guard is gonna be rocking. They're gonna end up crying, and that's about it. I'm not saying no more, bro. The hell with that. We not losing to this team. We are not losing to this team. So let me see if I find. You guys keep on. Let me see if I find the rest of this, the clip that I'm talking about here.
Sure.
Now I'm gonna ask you guys a question on social media. I saw the Laker coach talking trash about his players, and then vice versa. LeBron doing it about the coach and other players. Is that
he does it to every coach. Yes. He's gone tomorrow. He's gone this week. Tomorrow.
That's the rumor. The rumor he's gone. And another rumor has been coming out for his replacement. So LeBron has been doing a podcast with JJ Redick.
Oh boy.
Brought it on the podcast. Yeah. He goes, they've been talking X's and O's, like deep diving on X's and O's. And then I think he said that he wanted to be a coach. I mean, come on. And that's all a setup.
All right, guys, let me show you one other video here. One other clip. Fair use. Check this out. Let's go back 5 seconds. You got on the weak side of the floor, you got Michael Porter. You can't lay off of him. You can't bring this guy. You can't bring Hachimura here to double. That double has to come from either D'Angelo Russell, right? And then get back to rotate. Get off the double team and then come back with Hachimura, if anything. Look what happens here. Look at what happens, guys. I don't make this up. Jokic gets the ball. Where is Reeves? What is he doing? Boom. Who's late on the rotation?
Yeah.
Who's late on the rotation again?
Yeah.
Again.
Just a lot of miscommunication.
This is no. This is the greatest play of all time. That has the new podcast with his butt boy JJ Redick, right? That he's the mind the game. He knows the game. Why don't you know how to rotate? Now look what happens. Oh, right in your face. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. I don't want to.
He was
exactly.
Just watching this video, I just want to give a big shout out to Johnny Parlay. It was his 34th birthday. Happy birthday, Johnny Parlay!
Keep crying, JT. Keep crying, Johnny. But I still love you. You're our designated driver. I love you. We love you. All right, I won't go too deep because we're gonna get dinged by YouTube. By YouTube. But that's all I got to do. What late on 2 rotations? And I'm not guys, I'm not showing you first quarter. I'm not showing you a second quarter. I'm not showing you game one. This is a closeout game.
Mm-hmm.
How many minutes left in this game? 4 minutes left. He's missing rotations, hands on the hips or raising them up. This guy is the worst. He is not the greatest player of all time. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't tell me that.
He walked off the court, shaking nobody's hand.
That's another thing too. Listen, this is the second time in his career that he has done that. He did that in in Cleveland when he lost. He took his stuff off, and then what happened? He did the decision, went to Miami. Did the same thing in Miami. Listen, he's gone. He's gone. There's no way he comes back to the Lakers. If he comes back, it will have to be they're begging, and they do everything that this man says. They
good
draft
segue.
His son, you know,
good segue, Joey, because that brings us to what the deal is. I know you know where I'm going, Joey. We talked about it. We refuse to accept it, but this guy wants exactly. We already know he wants to come to the New York area, to the New York Knicks.
No,
and I'm telling everybody that jersey. I don't ever wear it again. I'm not wearing none of my Knicks stuff. Never. I
wouldn't watch a game. I would not watch a game. I'm not even exaggerating. No. I would not watch a game.
Now, if the Knicks pick his son, and whatever, I got no beef with his son. I got no problem with it. I never seen him play. He seems like a good kid. He's, I wish him all the best in the NBA. All the best. I hope he's a great player, to be quite honest with you. So that I don't hate these guys personally. But when you start talking about this guy says he's better than Michael Jordan or Kobe Bean Bryant, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
I don't have, and again, this isn't yesterday that it happened. This isn't just this series. Do you guys want to watch clips from go do some homework? Watch clips of Game 4 against the Mavericks when he had the super team. What happened? He met Udonis, and I remember this from the photograph because I love sports. We love sports here. He missed. Dirk Nowitzki scored the last few points in that game, right? To win the game. Who missed the defensive rotation? LeBron. He was guarding air. He swung over, pivoted to the baseline to his right. Udonis Haslem had him. And the communication was for LeBron to come in from that corner and double team him. Nowitzki was sick. He was never going to make that shot. Never. You know how many shots the greatest of all time took? The GOAT, the king in that fourth quarter, in game number 4 against the Dallas Mavericks. If you're the greatest player,
how many?
He took one shot. 0 for 1. I can't, bro. Don't come here. Jonathan, do not. I know Jonathan's gonna text me when Rutgers is during the season to bust my chops. And he got a point. He could get me on that. Every week he could get me on that. He knows how to push my buttons. But with this one, no. Sorry, Jonathan. We love you, but sorry. No.
No, this is another one in the chat. Angel.
I know. Good job.
Thank you. Japanese Sword's father. Thank you for bringing that up. I tell you right now, I don't want no part of Devin Booker either. If you've been with a Kardashian, not on the team. Not on the team. Not my team.
Devin Booker's career is going to be over soon. He's gonna be doing some kind of drug. Something's gonna come out. Anytime you mess with those chicks, it's a wrap, man.
Listen, it's a wrap. Every time that there's a superstar that wants to come to the Knicks, we have to mortgage the future, give away half the team to get him. No, there's no way. Where is he playing? That's one. And who are we giving up? No, please do not get this in your head. No, we don't want you. I don't want him on the team. And if the Knicks front office thinks that's a smart idea, they should really consider it, because we have to give up so much to get him. Phoenix is not just going to give him away. Come on. Let's move, because this is stressing me out before game 6.
Next segment. What is it?
Next segment.
Let's move on to baseball, guys.
We on a time schedule tonight.
Yeah, we are
It's
because
9 o'clock.
9
9 o'clock is Knicks time.
All right. So our Yankees. Let's talk about our Yankees.
I got a rumor. I got it from a good source, very good source. But go ahead, Joey.
We played Baltimore. You know what? They kicked our eight. I'll be honest.
They didn't beat us by much. Only today.
But I think there was a lot of mental mistakes with the Yankees.
Yes.
Just in the field and everything. Everyone calm down. We are in April. Okay, and we just turned the calendar. We're in May. We have 20 games. We're in second place. There's no reason to go crazy. But we are on a skid right now. The Rendon didn't pitch too well today, but he has been pitching well of late. The Glaber, now he's the coldest hitter in the game, hit a home run today, but he's just been atrocious in the field. I was telling T-Bone before the podcast started, what are we doing with this throwing to third base to get a force out? Go to first base, my guy. What are you doing?
Basics, the basics. The fundamentals. Go to first base, get out.
There's no reason to go at third.
Joey, can I ask you a question, guys?
Yes, you can.
He's done this 3 times already in a month.
That's why I brought it up.
Does anybody on that bench, does Boone do anything? Does he say Joe Torre doesn't have Bone? Go ahead.
He would have been waiting for him at the steps.
Okay. He would have talked to him. It'd
be nice if he does it before the games. He stinks every game, bro. He makes terrible plays. Do it before the game.
The classic man needs to talk to him.
Where is the classic man? He disappeared because he knows that Glaber's been having a bad time, and he's the only one who's believing in him.
He does it He did it 3 times in a month. Why?
Yeah. There's no reason to throw to third base. There's no reason.
Not there, not in that spot.
No, but it's the third time he's done it. This is why I brought it up, because I'm saying, okay, the first time he did it, hey, I understand what he was trying to do there. The second time, I'm like, okay, let's relax on that. Now he did it in Baltimore. Just get that guy out at first. And then today, Volpe made a nice play, tosses him the ball, and it's like, I know you're trying to do too much. There's no reason. Get the short out at second.
Yeah, you wasn't going to get the guy at first. You wasn't going to get him at first.
He wants to barehand it, try to throw it to first and get a double play. Why? Just get it out. Get it out.
So I got to give Angel a pushback here. It's not that this is he's had a bad month, but this guy, he's been here long enough. He's not a prospect anymore. I hate to inform people. He's got to play. He's a veteran. Volpe does not make those boneheaded plays. He doesn't. He knows situations. Volpe, if he makes an error, it's an error, right? Mm-hmm. He makes an error, it happens. But this guy gets plays. He makes plays that should be routine plays into adventures.
Yeah.
And he has not been getting the job done. He didn't get it done in the leadoff spot. Ain't getting it done here in the 6 hole. At some point, with other people coming up, you might have to do something. I'm just saying.
Where you gonna go? You can't. You go after.
I don't
6,
know.
You're gonna go to 7. After 7, you're gonna go to 9.
Yeah, I mean, where you gonna go?
After 9, you're gonna sit right next to Aaron Boone.
Yeah, he's the bullpen catcher. He's the bullpen catcher at that point. I mean, we got Peraza getting healthier. I can't talk about him, but he's too young for me to say anything about him, and he has potential. Yeah. And then you got DJ, who seems to be, coming back. I don't know about him.
Yeah,
but the clock is ticking. And guys, I hate to inform you, if he continues to play this way and doesn't show major improvements, if you bought a Gleyber Torres jersey, you might not. It may not age well. Put it that way.
Hopefully you bought the authentic one that doesn't have the name Torres in the back. So then the next player who uses that number, you can be like, "Oh no, this is not a Torres. This is a Tom Brady jersey. This is a Peraza jersey."
Exactly. Just like what I had to do with my Ricky Leday 17. I had to take off the letters.
Ricky Leday.
Ricky Leday, who hit a shot in the perfect game by David Cohn, smoked it all the way to the exit sign in the second deck. I know.
And made a good play in the outfield too.
Yes, we know these things here. We know these things. So did Paul O'Neill in that game. Made in the first inning, first at bat. Vladimir Guerrero's brother, Wilton Guerrero. Wilton.
Instead of name that Molina, name that Guerrero. My God,
yes,
so many of them.
So again, don't come in here with no cap about us knowing the Yankees. Or baseball in general. Get out of here. I'll toss you to the side. So, the rumor I have, and another thing we should talk about, because I get a lot of heat over this, because Stanton is my favorite player. I had about enough with Stanton. I had about enough.
I think we all.
He runs into home runs here and there, but everyday player. To see him in the lineup every day is kind of disgusting, guys. He is.
He cost Austin Wells a
base hit.
I mean, a guy who's trying to find anything, he cost him a base hit. I mean, he took so long to get to second base.
He's looking like me on the Orphans. I can't judge a ball if it's like.
I think his legs are giving him a hint, and he don't want to accept it. That his career is over.
It's over. It could be over. I mean, look,
that's when the front office needs to step in and say, "Okay, all right."
Yeah, but Joey, think about this. You're bad news, Cashman, right? He's got over $100 million left on his contract. What do you do? Eat it? You do an A-Rod on him?
Yeah, I know. It's tough. Tough. There has to see. This is where my mind starts calculating and everything. You got to find somebody who's bad as well. You got. I mean, who has a bad contract out there that you could trade bad contract for bad contract? I mean, the one that comes to mind is Rendon from the Angels, but I don't know if I want. He could play third base, and he could play first.
How about a Mike Trout? Bad deal. I hate him, but
Mike Trout.
You're not a big fan, Joey. But
who's always getting hurt? The next Mickey Mantle. That's the only thing in common with Mickey Mantle. They're always getting hurt.
Yeah, one hit in all his career in the playoffs. One.
I'm good.
One. The rumor I have, Joey and Bone here. Bone. First base. Someone is taking reps at first base, ramping up the reps in Somerset.
Cruz Jr.?
Close.
Is my father coming out of retirement?
Close. He's still got a cutter. He can still hit. Remember we went to the batting cage? He still hit. He's still not like me. I'm swinging that air all day.
But then after he takes a few cuts, he's done for the day.
He's sleeping. You got
to go Bud Light. Give him the Bud Light.
He's got to go to bed. Spencer Jones has been taking reps at first base.
We've been talking about this for a while now, and we all been in agreement that he shouldn't. He should been playing. The rumor is that he's an exceptional outfielder. He has tons of speed. Why? But
my thinking on this is that if they're going to take one of our top prospects and then start thinking about moving him to first, they may be thinking that they like this outfield and that they get a good feeling about signing Soto and keeping Verdugo, Soto, Judge, and then have Spencer Jones, hopefully get rid of Stanton.
What do you do with Dominguez?
You put him at center, right? And move Judge maybe to DH and flip-flop him with Soto, a couple times a week.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but it does give us it gives us more youth, and if it keeps us from it keeps us having Soto on the Yankees. He's the only guy that showed up this year so far.
Yeah.
And that's very rare. You guys know a new player coming to New York City. What do they usually do?
Yeah, it
They
takes him a
pick it
while.
up for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't had that problem at all. He's come in. He's one of the leaders of the team, bro.
Yeah. You could say he's the right now the leader. Because I mean I can't say that because Aaron Judge, but right now he's leading by example. Judge isn't.
He got him all. He's carrying him on his back.
Yeah. He sure is. He sure is. And again, this goes back to Torres too. I can't take Osvaldo Cabrera out of that lineup. If LeMahieu comes back, he can't go to third.
Yeah.
Not right now. This kid is productive.
Yeah.
And he's pretty damn good on D. Pretty damn good. He's got a cannon for an arm. So Bone, I'm gonna throw this question at you. At the end of the season, crunch time, we're 2 games back. Put it this way, we're 2 games back. August 17th. 2 games back behind the Orioles. Dominguez is healthy. Spencer Jones is ready. What does this lineup look like? What does this team look like? What does that 1 through 9 look like for you?
1 through 9. You got to play them. You got to find a way to play them.
That's what I think.
But I don't know.
This is a tough part.
I mean,
exactly. That's the tough part. That's the tough part.
I mean, Stanton's not hitting. Then why don't could DH or put Judge the DH and you put one of those guys in the field. If Rizzo is struggling, okay, then you put Spencer to play first. I mean, that's a hard predicament to pick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I would the guys. Dominguez, Verdugo, and Soto will be my outfield. Judge will be my DH.
Stanton's out.
Stanton's out. Yeah.
Okay. Stanton's out.
He could be Jose Canseco, Glenn Allen Hill.
That's fine.
Davis coming off the bench, getting you a nice big home run when we need a Darryl Strawberry.
That's the whole thing with Stanton. He's not a good pinch hitter.
He's not a good pinch hitter. He needs to get into a rhythm. He could be a Cecil Fielder. Yeah, he could be a Cecil Fielder type. But even then,
I think that will be my outfield and my infield. Rizzo has to be at first. I don't see anything happening anytime soon because I mean first base is a very hard position to learn. So Rizzo is at first. Volpe's at short. Trevino will be my catcher, and then I think second and third will be like up in the air. Whoever's hot. But if you put a gun to my head right now, I will put Glaber at second and LeMahieu at third. That's if he comes back. I would.
Yeah, we got to see.
Look, I could understand that both what you guys are saying, and I'm in agreement. If we're 2 games back, 2 games is not enough, not nearly enough to go ahead and make major wholesale changes, unless it's something like the DH spot, which is Stanton. Yeah. Other than that, I really wouldn't see the Yankees making massive changes there. I would bring Dominguez up, put Judge at DH, and roll from there. And then flip flop right field here and there with Soto DH, Judge DH.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make wholesale changes. I wouldn't make wholesale. I just wouldn't.
I tell you, the big deal for us is gonna be our bullpen. You know,
we got guys coming back.
Yeah,
we got guys coming back.
We do.
You could always get we got prospects. We got a catching prospect. We got a shortstop prospect. We got prospects. We might have to make a move for a power arm in the bullpen, or bring up one of our decent starters, Chase Hampton or something like that. and get his first major league experience out of that bullpen.
Yeah, we've done that in the past.
The thing that hurts me is that the guy we got rid of, what is it, Weissert, is pitching really good for the Red Sox. Really good. But we got Verdugo, but I'm saying he couldn't get an out with the Yankees, but now he's,
he was the closer, I think, for AAA. Big time closer for AAA.
Yeah, now he's, Joaquin Soria, freaking in his prime in Boston. Look it up, guys that say we don't know nothing about baseball. Joaquin Soria. Go look him up. Learn something. All right.
Let's move on to real quick the NFL draft. Let's talk about your draft picks. Are you happy with your draft pick? I'll ask you first before. You know what? No, you smiled. I didn't like that smile. I'll go with my Giants draft pick.
Look at that! I got benched already. I didn't even do that.
I didn't like the way you looked at me right there. No.
He gave me that double laugh.
I did not like it at all. But I tell you now.
The disrespect is real.
The rumor on draft night was the Giants were trying to trade up. They've been doing smoke. They were sending out smoke signals and smoke on everyone, thinking they were going to get a quarterback.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, I love when Bad News Cruz comes in here and does this. He does this shake and jive, this stick and move. The question is, you wanted the quarterback. You did.
No, I didn't. If you looked at if you watched the podcast, what did I say?
I made the podcast, but I know you want the quarterback.
No, that day you were stuck on Amtrak when we were talking about it.
That's true.
I said I wanted any of the top receivers. I wish that Marvin Harrison Jr. fell down, but Neighbors was one of them. I said I would have been fine with that. I said my idea was to trade down and get a receiver late in the draft and get a quarterback. That was my plan. But the Neighbors came to us. He fell in our lap at 6. You can't. He's a great receiver from LSU.
I understand.
We've been good with LSU receivers.
Yeah, they've been good somewhere else. They go win somewhere else.
OBJ was good with the Giants.
Yeah, he goes win with somebody else. He won with the Chargers. He never won nothing with the Giants. Come on, Joey, stop it, please already. You can't play Daniel Jones. You know this.
Listen,
what are you gonna do?
We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing yet. Right now, I tell you right now, what I've been hearing, he's been cutting. He's been going back and forth on the grass. He's ready for mini camp. Don't worry.
Oh man.
Don't worry about my team. Worry about your team.
Okay, go ahead.
They like the Giants draft. They went and they got people that they needed. They didn't go crazy.
You got a good safety. You got a good safety, and you got a good wide receiver.
He was the number one safety in the draft. We picked him up. We also picked up tight end from Penn State, who was the 4th overall tight end graded in the draft. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I can't express how happy I am. I'm too much thinking about the Knicks. What about you? How did you like your draft?
I like the positions that we picked, but I'm a firm believer with these draft guys is that I like to see them play. I don't get a good read on these guys. I don't get hype about this. We've gone through, bro. I've been around since the Jets drafted Jeff Lageman, Vernon Golston, right? Bums,
Ohio
absolute
State product, right?
Yeah. Browning Nagel, Glenn Foley, garbage, junk. God, I mean, I could go on. Blair Thomas, but anytime I always get worried. Anytime we pick, Kyle Brady. Anytime we pick a guy from Penn State that high, has never panned out for us.
What's the guy's name?
Olu Fashanu. I hope I'm saying that right. No disrespect, Mr. Fashanu, but
he's a big gentleman.
Yeah, he is.
He's a big guy.
What do you think? What do you think he's starting? Is he going to be your starting right tackle, left tackle?
No, I think he's going to be a backup. Wow. If all things are good, we just picked up, a Hall of Fame left tackle. But the problem is with him is that he gets nicked up, and we should be able. This gives us a lot of opportunity to not miss a beat if somebody goes down, right? And that's what's happened with the Jets. Vera Tucker goes down, the season's over. this guy isn't play. This guy doesn't play. When the season's over, it's like now we have some decent backups. We got good talent. We should be able to hopefully, at least if something happens, we got some play there. We can still play our brand of football, which again, the Jets, they've advertised this. Maybe they haven't said it, but if anybody's paying attention, this team is going to run, and play action a lot.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
We picked up a running back, too?
They picked up 2.
Yeah, 2.
2.
Which I thought was a little, but...
We picked up one last year.
Yeah.
And the year before. With Brees, Izzy, and the 2 guys we picked up. I like the wide receiver, Corley. I like him because he could get
that
going.
That was a good pick. You guys, I heard you guys were trying to trade up to get him, and he fell to you guys.
Yeah, but again, I'm always hesitant because we said we didn't have a podcast back then, but if you would have asked me back then, we all thought Elijah Moore was going to be that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Right?
We talked about it in the bar.
We talked about it in the bar. Exactly. I was hyped up. The classic man was hyped up. Bone liked him. He liked his speed. And this
shout out Frank Covers though.
Yes.
He did. I remember we were at the bar and he just said it the other day. He said he missed at the draft. We will always be at the bar.
Exactly. Well, we all missed that, but this was freaking T-Bone lives in Florida enjoying his beautiful life. Well, with his stuff, with the homeless and the rats and the piss. It's unbelievable. But anyway, but I like the draft. But I'm not one of these people that's going to go, oh, yeah, we nailed. I don't know. I've been through too much with this team. Yeah. I don't get super hyped with it. I'm going to just hope that we pick the right positions. Like if we would have picked let's say a tight end there, I would not be happy. I would not have been happy with that. You
know what? It's funny that you say that. We said it in the last podcast. That was everyone's pick. Everyone in Jet Nation wanted to get a tight end. They wanted that guy from Georgia.
He doesn't block. We need to run the ball, and we need a solid offensive line. How many times have we seen it in the past few years that offensive line is unwatchable? They have gotten our quarterbacks killed.
At 1:09 p.m. afternoon time, Gary's this line
109, 107, 107. I can't take. I mean, the line giving up free runners, burying quarterbacks. How many? We got a 41-year-old a guy that's gonna be 41 in December. We got to protect them. Do everything you can to protect them, and the only way you could do that is with a good offensive line and run that ball. True. That's all I can say about that.
Well, don't want to hurry up and move to this next subject, but this one,
got to.
We have to. This is someone brought it up in the chat, and shout out Angel. He's I guess he's the one dealing with doing all our scheduling right now. But
he's a producer.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia, tell me.
I was waiting.
Ryan,
no. He got up in the seat. Yo, wait. Go ahead, Bo. This is your area.
Ryan Garcia tested positive for PEDs the night before the fight?
The night before the fight and after the fight.
Wow.
Now, my question is, if you knew he was taking PED, why continue with the fight?
Exactly. Because they have stopped the fight, right?
Yeah.
Somebody tested positive.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's unheard of.
Now, there's another thing. From February to April, he's been tested every day because everybody thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
And doing drugs, right?
Yes.
And he came out negative on all his tests. Right? So then the last day he took his test was April 3rd. So he had 2 weeks to go on steroids. I mean, why would he do that? I mean, on PED, why would he do that and jeopardize his money? I mean, granted, if he did, it's allegedly he took it, they're saying, right? But if he did, he's only going to get suspended 6 months.
Yeah.
You know?
That's just enough time to get to his next fight.
Yes. Now, if you heard the rumor, Haney is good friends with the WBA, one of the belts.
Oh boy. Oh, here we go.
Right, and he has a history of messing with people with steroids.
Yeah. I heard that he wants to contest the fight.
Yes, he wants to erase that one loss, so he got to go back to undefeated.
Yeah.
So,
do we know what PED? Because you in our private chat, you sent me a picture of what he takes, and I broke it down. That is not. I don't know if that's on the ban list for boxing, but that is
for what I read,
is not
that 1 week of use, you're gonna get strong.
Yes,
but
it's not. It's definitely not a steroid. It's not a steroid.
No. But to get out of your system, it takes a while.
Yes.
So I don't see him doing. It don't make sense for him to do it. Okay, you came in with a game plan. You came overweight 3 pounds. The tight didn't mean shit to you. So then, why are you going to jeopardize your money to make more money in the future? Testing positive for PED don't make sense. So
yeah, I didn't. And then I heard they only tested the A sample, so there is a B sample, and if he wanted to, he can say that he can contest it and say he wants the B sample tested, and that's happened before. I mean, tainted meat. I mean, he's had it where they wanted the B sample tested and it came back negative. So it I just think they're just finding any little reason to mess with it, and it's everything's just.
You know what it is? They were grooming Haney to be the box office attraction. Remember, he kept saying he's the next Mayweather. They wanted him to be the next Mayweather.
Yeah,
and he's not. Garcia exposed his flaws, Haney's flaws. And we've been saying it. He drops his punches. Yeah. He drops his guard when he throws a punch. He leaves himself open. So,
all right. So let's go through the article here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So, Ryan Garcia reportedly tested positive for the banned performance-enhancing drug Ostarine. Okay. Now let's give you a little lesson here. Ostarine is a PED. It goes under the classification of a SARM. So it's not something that is. It's not like Trenbolone or any of those super powerful steroid type of things, right? Yeah. It's a different kind of thing. It's basically the lowest powered SARM there is. It does make you stronger, and it does work super quick.
Yeah.
So Bone, you are on the money. This is a legitimate PED, guys. This is banned. What he showed the other day in that picture, he showed a supplement called ashwagandha, which is a supplement. I'm just telling you. I mean, this is my business.
But he was trolling. He was trolling.
Yeah, he was trolling. MuscleGels.com. MuscleGels.com. Enhanced 20. Enhanced 20. 20% off. But we got 10 minutes left. So look, this is a legit song. A legit PED. It's based at. It's a SARM. So it's a little bit different in that you're not going to get super bulky with this. You're not going to get. It's a performance enhancing drug that gets you strong, gets you lean muscle, but you don't look like a bodybuilder on this. It doesn't do that kind of thing. So, and this will, and then he's taking 19-noandrosterone, which is a precursor. So it's called a pre-hormone. So you take that, you rub it on your skin, and basically that it allows your glands to produce more testosterone. So
I'm gonna get that for my father.
Yeah, he needs a blue pill called Viagra. So that that's a little lesson on that. You know, I don't want to go too deep into that because we're running out of time. But it is a legit PD. It is legit, and that's not a good look. Not a good look. That will help your performance.
But another thing, the Boxing Federation didn't announce that he tested positive. It's been reporters reporting, posting that.
Dan Raphael, who's been kicked out of he's a bum. He's a hack, a bum. I don't trust nothing he ever says. Nothing. When is he ever right? When?
He's a come
on the show, Dan. I'd love to debate you. I throw T-bone and I get Franklin wherever he is to debate you on boxing, and they know more about boxing in their middle finger, which is what they're gonna give you, than you knowing your whole life, you loser. Anyway, go ahead, Joey.
We also have to talk about the press conference that happened today for the upcoming fight on May 4th, right?
May 4th? Saturday.
Which is Canelo and Mayweather. That's going to be a good fight. But
no, it's Canelo. It's Canelo versus Oscar De La Hoya.
Well, listen, like I said in the private chat, if Canelo press Oscar De La Hoya at a press conference, you really think that Oscar De La Hoya is going to do something? No. Come on. But if we're talking about after the fight, I think he'll press him, and I think if De La Hoya would have threw a punch at him. So, you don't think so?
Bone, let me ask you a question, Bone, because I don't understand all this stuff when it comes to the beef with these. They both got super rich off of whatever happened here.
Yeah, they made each other.
What's the beef here? What is the where did he? What's the beef here? I don't know.
He was holding. The rumor is that he was holding out money. He didn't want to pay Triple G, right? Canelo had to get his lawyers involved so that Triple G could get paid. I don't know which fight. I don't know if it was the last fight.
And I get that, but what if Triple G didn't get paid? Why has Triple G not said a word about this?
I don't know. I mean, the beef goes back.
How's that cap to me?
He left Golden Boy. When he left Golden Boy is when he's starting to try to expose De La Hoya, that he's no good, that he uses people.
Well, a lot of people do that when they leave.
Welcome to the business world, my brother. Welcome. Yeah, somebody else. Welcome to business. I'm not saying that you get used, but you provide a value. People pay you for that value. He's gotten incredibly rich. Let's be freaking honest here. And I know Franklin is out there jumping off of planes or whatever the hell he's doing.
Shooting down drones.
He might get so mad at me, he might jump into the engine tonight. But look, I got this guy built up his career, a guy that has not ever been the number one top pound for pound fighter, maybe since his first or second year. So I would say that De La Hoya has done a great job for him. A great job. Made him massively rich.
Made him a name. Gave him a name.
Gave him a network. Gave him a network. He had the zone.
But I'm not trying to. Let's not say Oscar De La Hoya is the greatest thing since sliced bread. He's a scumbag too.
He's a scumbag. We know that. But business has you're surrounded by people that are trying to jerk you this. That's why you have your team that's supposed to protect you.
Exactly. Maybe he thought because fellow Mexican would take care of him. Hey, money talks.
You know how many Boricuas have robbed me in Dominica? I got in business with.
Oh wait! How come it only has to be Boricuas that robbed me?
I said Dominicans too. I said Dominicans too.
I was gonna say.
Jesus Christ! You want me to fight myself, Joey? What you want me to do? But I'm just saying, that's business, man. You just got to be. You could be sour.
You gotta have good lawyers so that you won't get screwed over. That's all.
Yeah, read the contract.
Yeah,
they tell you
fine print.
They tell you in business you got to have, and I could tell you this on my own. Is like you got to have your regular lawyers, and then you had to have backup lawyers that check your regular lawyers, and then another one that checks all of them.
Yeah,
that you trust the most. Right, and then you got to check yourself, right, and get educated on the process. Don't just leave it off. People make the mistake that they just leave it off to someone else. I trust you. You could deal with that. No. Final decision comes to me. I got to check everything, and I got to get educated on what these things mean. I'm not paying you to get it done for me. I'm paying you to make me a lawyer on the quick fast. Right? I don't get it, but it's good to see. It's good to see. And I hope I got one bum out of here this week. We got one bum out. I'm looking for Saturday. I told you, get the other bum out.
So you think it's going to be an upset Saturday?
Absolutely not. Unfortunately, I don't think so. I don't think Megui is.
You never know, man. It could be one lucky punch. One lucky punch. Look at Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas. One lucky punch. That's all it takes.
Mike Tyson was high as a kite that night.
If he don't fight Canelo's fight, because you know Canelo, he likes when a boxer comes at you.
Yeah.
And that's Maguia's style, right? And you know Canelo's a counterpuncher.
Yes, he is.
Right? But then this guy has a lot of flaws. I saw today on YouTube. This guy leaves himself open.
Yeah.
And Canelo, all he's got to do is make contact. He's another guy.
Shout out to Franklin. He has mentioned that many times.
Said that a lot. Yeah.
So I don't know. I got Canelo winning by a TKO.
Styles make fights, and I don't think this style is gonna work for Jaime Munguia. I don't think so.
He's a bigger guy, you know, a couple inches taller. But if he could stay away and not put pressure, and let Canelo come to him, maybe he could win that fight. But I don't see him winning. I got Canelo winning.
Yeah, I got Canelo winning too, but I'm there's a little hope in my body that's hoping that something happens. The lights get in Canelo's eye. He doesn't see the punch coming, and
you mean practice yells out?
Yeah, I love you, Canelo.
Oh, I love you.
He turns to look. Who's that big mama?
I know. Well, I love all the talk about hope and this, that, and the other. But when I put that money down on Saturday for in that Caesars app, there's no hope. I'm voting. I ain't put my money on Canelo with a 6-round TKO. That's just what I gotta no cap. I have to talk. Like, it's nice that I want him out of here, but my money talks, and I cannot put my money on
his record is 43-0. I just started seeing this guy fight. You know, he got all those fucking things from Mexico, all those wins in Mexico.
Fighting tomato can. He'll fight twice a week. You know how it is, Bo. These guys fight, 2-3 times a week. I don't know. Man.
You was talking about money, right? So I wanted, before we end this podcast, we do have to bring it up because it's your boy. It's your boy. There's a rumor out there that your boy Floyd Money Mayweather is stuck in Dubai right now.
Man, the lies people tell, man. It's
He's
just
stuck in
funny.
Dubai?
He's stuck in Dubai, but I heard it's because all that flood that happened in the airport. All that rain.
Yes.
That's what I heard.
I mean, I can't, bro. Thank you, Bone. Somebody that has some intelligence and sense on this whole world.
It's not the other rumor that of somebody from his camp stole a chain and they ended up just leaving and he paid it back, but they're not letting him leave.
I don't know. Only he could say that story. I mean, tell that side of the story.
Again, if somebody from your quote unquote camp does something, that's somebody from your camp. Where's the evidence that if this is a problem with Floyd Mayweather Jr.? Where is it? I want to see it. What I've heard is that things have been delayed. He's still doing some business over there. There's been some trouble over there with the weather. He'll be back on U.S. soil soon whenever he wants. Floyd Mayweather owes none of you bums out there that can try to say that he's not, one of the best and this, that. Go away. You don't know anything.
You're saying Tank is lying?
Of course Tank is lying.
And because
of course.
Hey, listen.
I'm not going there, Bo. Go ahead. I'm not going there. End the show with that.
Can I just say, I understand she's a grown woman, but if it's your daughter, you can't. It's like Will Smith, Chris Rock. Keep my daughter's name out your mouth, type of thing. Wouldn't that be on site?
It takes two to tango.
That would be on site. You know,
it takes two to tango. He said it. If his kids do something, they're grown. That's their business. He said it. So it takes two to tango.
I guess that's.
This is one of the few moments, ladies and gentlemen, where I'm speechless. I am not going to say nothing about this. That's too touchy of a subject.
But the rumor is that he is stuck out there because of the airport.
Thank you.
Flooded. So
somebody intelligent finally speaks on this damn podcast. Thank you. Thank God it's Bone. Jesus. I'm an idiot. So
I don't know, you know.
I wonder where that other rumor started from. Probably from a guy named Franklin. He probably started that rumor. Knowing him.
Shout out to Franklin. They beef each other, but they always beef each other around the time Tank has a fight.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because they're trying to get people to watch the fight.
I think, you think that might have something to do with it, Bone, man. Yeah. He was very, very friendly, very, very friendly when he needed Floyd, when he was trying to make a name for him. Very friendly. They were good buddies.
Hey, but Floyd got two fucking prospects, bro. That's 17-year-old kid or 18 now, and they got another kid. He fought this past weekend. Nice.
I mean, people like to talk a lot about Floyd, but look at how many guys he's brought up through the ranks that are stars right now. Don't argue with results, people. Results are what counts. Don't tell me anything else. It's the results. Floyd Mayweather's broke. Jesus Christ.
The game started, my brothers.
Oh yeah. Joey has checked out. He's the host of the pod. He's checked out.
Yeah. So the Pacers won. Whoever wins this round, they play the Pacers. Oh, that would be lovely. Knicks, Pacers. It's old 90s, like a 90s feel. I love it.
Yeah. Love it. Yes. They're going to bring back all. Oh, damn. I can't. We got 1 minute. Okay. Look, real quick. The NBA package. I've said this 8 months ago, had this news 8 months ago. You're starting to see it. The 2025 season. No, it's not going to be on TNT no more. See you later with TNT. Might not be on Disney/ESPN. We're talking Amazon has bought some stuff. Maybe Apple's going to. But this package has gone from a $25 billion package to probably in total a $75 billion package. That in total, which I don't think is worth it. Again, the NBA has done a terrible job of marketing the younger players as his stars. They've held on to this bum for too long. The young stars are not in Los Angeles. They are Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards. If Morant ever gets his act together, you got him.
You gotta put Maxey up there too, man. He's up there, man.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the number one guy. I mean, and the foreigners, Jokic, Luka, Wembanyama. Those you got to build around those guys. Stop with this old bum. Send his ass home. Go home, old man. Go home.
That's a great way to end the podcast.
And again, we didn't even cover this. Do not come to the Knicks. You or Devin Booker. Don't. We don't want you here. We don't want you here. Don't come. We don't want you here. So
let's go Knicks, baby.
Let's go Knicks, baby. Let's go.
Bing bong. Let's go.
My brothers, until next week.
Enjoy
the game. Everybody watch us on next week, but you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. We're all over. We get drunk sports everywhere. I gotta go.
Peace, my brothers.
Love you, my brothers. Peace.